Hello guys, I'm Princess Laura and I have here with me
Viper.
Okay, so we just want to key into this trending issue about Mohbad. May so rest in peace.
Amen.
So, Viper, what do you think about this issue of Mohbad? I mean, there are so many evidences showing that he was being mistreated and maltreated. The evidences are becoming popular after his death. Do you think the world was fair to this guy? Or what do you think generally about this whole thing?
Okay, first of all, Princess Laura, I thank you very much for this opportunity. And this is like me lending my voice to the issues surrounding Mohbad and the predicaments currently. I'd like to say that I think the world is used to trending the dead, and it's a wrong tradition if you ask me. This is my opinion and I want to be so candid about it.
Okay.
And it's not supposed to be like that. You will see a whole lot of persons crying out about how the haves have stepped on them and in fact made them look useless. No matter how they shout and no matter how they lament, people are so insensitive to what they say until they go.
Yeah.
So why do you care so much about the dead when the person is no longer useful?
That's true.
So should we say that human beings are hypocritical, or should we say that human beings are in fact that we are fake? Because we, in fact, a lot of us are fake. A lot of us tend to show love when the person is no more, and as a matter of fact, that is like mocking the dead. Because the love you didn't give when the person was alive, then you began to give it to the person when the person is no more alive. That is like mocking the dead. That is like being double-faced or two-faced. I wouldn't like to say two-faced, so that two Baba would not say we're using his name for this kind of. But this is just how I feel about it. I feel that people should be real. Like we should learn from what has happened when people speak up. People should make findings, investigate. Not that when the person is dead or when the person is no more, we begin to show love to the people who are related to the people, but we were so insensitive to the people's predicament. So it's like, in fact, I don't know how to put it, but I feel so sad. The police and the law enforcement agencies would have at least taken it up. If really this kind of publicity that is given to him now that he's dead was given to those his videos of him being intimidated.
He actually filed a case.
Yes.
He actually filed a case, but I think it was dismissed.
So you can imagine. A lot of things are wrong. I wouldn't want to delve into a whole lot of things that are not going on well in the country, but the fact remains that this young man actually struggled to survive. He did all he could. There are a lot of persons who are also going worse than what he went through, that are not even speaking up.
They are scared of speaking up.
Looking at or seeing what has happened to Mohbad, they are still scared of speaking up. So it is high time we take these little things very seriously, because in fact, people are going through hell.
A lot of people are being bullied.
Yeah, a lot of persons are being so bullied, especially from the have. If you feel you are in the power, in the place of authority, you have power over somebody. Because this life is not about grit. There's the case. In fact, it's just the survival of the fittest. If you have more money, you can bully whoever you want. But I believe that we can actually get it right. Let this case of Mohbad's death be like, in fact, an awakening for all of us.
Yes.
So I think that's what I have to say for now. So.
And honestly, I just hope this Mohbad's issue will actually bring a lot of progress to a lot of things in our country, because so many people are being bullied. So many people are being bullied in their compound, in their communities. They are being bullied. I just hope and pray that the police will take this bullying very serious, because it has been happening before. Even in schools, we had it now. In schools, they bullied a student, and the boy is dead now.
Of course.
But because the police, they don't take this thing too serious, that is why it keeps going on and on. Please, I also like to use this opportunity to appeal to the police. Please attend to us when we come to complain that people are bullying us. Please. Thank you.
Okay, before we go off this session, I want to advise the young persons like myself and like yourself. I feel so bad, and I feel that people should learn from what has happened. We should also be sensitive to our neighbors' plight. It's just like in the Bible. We should care for our neighbors. We shouldn't care about the dead only. It is hypocritical, and it's too much these days. Why not give attention to the living before they die, and you begin to give them flowers when they die? Why don't you gather those flowers and give it to them when they are still alive? I'm beginning to sound emotional, but
okay.
I like to stop.
In addition to
tears won't drop.
No problem.
Okay.
In addition to what you said you think it is hypocritical for people to start caring for a dead person's family. Well, for me, I don't know. I feel death hit people in a different way. You know, sickness is different from death. You understand? So I feel people are also busy with their lives. That when you come to them with your own predicament, I think I feel they are busy. They are too busy for them to start living their own life to attend to your own life. You get? So for me, I don't think it is hypocritical. Okay, like there are some people, when you come to them with your problem, they'll tell you, okay, I will see to it next week. But then something comes up again in their lives that makes them too busy to attend to your own problem.
I understand what you're saying very, very clearly. We face these kind of things every day, but the fact remains that if you are too busy to attend to your neighbor, what if the table turns and your neighbor is too busy to attend to you? So at least give them a listening ear.
Yes.
Why Mohbad is late is because nobody listened to him. At least listen to him. If we were able to raise this kind of, in fact, attention, we gave him this kind of attention, we're giving him now, Mohbad would have even stayed up to 100 years as God may have planned.
Yes.
But nobody saw to his plight. He had friends, and even if we, the ordinary people who doesn't know him or who didn't know him, because everybody's concerned now. In fact, the whole country, in fact, the Americans and people from the other countries are concerned that if just the friends spoke up, if just those videos and evidences that young man threw out to the media was circulated and taken seriously by the law enforcing authorities, my advice to young persons like me is to always follow the due process in life. You have to count one before you count two, and God said, the gift of a man maketh way for him. So you have to learn a skill. Handicraft is very, very important. You have to be educated. When you have a skill or you have skills that are linked together and you are educated, by the time you put them together, you will be very sought after. So please, learn a skill and be educated. Whatever thing you're doing, do it very well. And again, it is said that every shortcut shall cut you short. So if you want to get the wealth you're supposed to get from that next 20 or 30 years at once, that means you want to cut your timing. That means you're saying that God is stupid for putting it that way for you. So by the process of wanting to cut your timing of progress, that means you're also cutting your life short without knowing, because the devil gives you and takes you. That's what the devil does without you knowing. So my dear brothers and sisters, I like to use myself as an example. I have my challenges, so and I believe that you have your challenges, but please let this situation of Mohbad be a paradigm. Let it be an example. Let it be a lesson, a serious one for all of us. And I believe that if we learn a skill, if we add it with education, in fact, the sky will be there to accommodate all of us. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Vine Paul, for those wise words.
My pleasure.
Like you said, whatever shortcut we cut you short, and you have to count one before you count two, before you move to three.
Yeah. So that's just how life is.
Please, let's all take his advice, because these are strong words. All right, thank you very much. We'll see you again.
Thank you.